What's up, man? I'm making this video right now because I feel like way too much people are living way too comfortable lives. I need you to remember this. You need to push your limits. Pushing your limits is one of the most important thing you can do in order to become stronger mentally and physically. It's a skill that every successful people in this world had to develop to reach where they are now. Whether it be sports, gym, business, work, school, whatever the case may be, pushing your limits will make you better. Nobody, absolutely nobody, became anything relevant by staying in his comfort zone away from hardship. Like, going through shit is where success comes from. You cannot afford to push as little as everybody else around you, because if you do that, you'll get the same results as everybody else, which is far from anything ambitious people like us want. But why is everybody nowadays not pushing their limits? For example, the next time you go to the gym, just look at other people and how they train, and you'll see how easy their training are. And then look at how many guys are really pushing it like to failure and shit. Like, it will be probably like 1 or 2 guys in the whole gym who's doing this. So why is everybody taking the path of least resistance? Because their minds are weak. They cannot push themselves as hard enough to break through those comfortable and cowards thoughts they have in their brain. So most people stop at 30 or 40% of their capacity. This is all because of something inside your brain called your governor. This concept comes from a book I read called Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. Shout out to him, bro, he's a legend. Basically, what he says is that everybody has something called a governor in their brain, and its job is to cap your mental toughness in sake of comfort. It's like this little voice inside your head that keeps popping up whenever you do something hard or uncomfortable, telling you to give up, or just like trying to find excuses for you to like take a break or just stop. It pretty much works the same as an ECU in your car. Your car could go at 250 kilometers per hour, but the manufacturer, like the people that build your car, they've put something called an ECU. Its job is to cap the performance of your car so that you never reach that speed. So you see how an ECU and your governor works exactly the same way. That's why I'm doing this example. But the ECU in your car, you cannot reprogram it yourself, but for your governor, you can actually reprogram it by yourself. By reprogramming it yourself, you could reach about 78 to 80 or even 90% of your mental capacity. The reason your governor caps you so low at like 30 or 40% of your capacity is because you lack that mental toughness you need in order to just keep going and tell him to fuck off. You'll see that whenever you're doing something really hard and you're pushing your limits, this little voice will be stronger and stronger and stronger with time. And in hard times like these, it's easy to give in those thoughts. That's when you'll need a really strong reason and convictions to remember yourself why you're doing this. For example, let's say you go at the gym and you really don't feel like training that hard today. Just remember yourself why you're doing it. If you go to the gym really just to train and you really don't have big dreams and goals, okay, fair enough, just train like a pussy. But if you want to become really strong and like build your dream physique, remember this as you train and like couple that with discipline, and this will make you back on track. It's the same with school, business, sports, and every other things in life. All you really need is a strong why to keep you going. The stronger your why is, the harder it will be for your governor to fuck you up. This is really the only way to go beyond your limits and to ignore your governor traps. Every single people on this earth that achieved something relevant and became successful had to push their limits in some way. That's why most successful entrepreneurs had to do 14 hours workdays to reach success. That's why every sports legend had to work 80 to 90% of their capacity while everybody else was working at 60 or 70%. Your governor is your worst enemy. So that's why you need to build that mental toughness to not listen to him. What you could do right now, just go on a run. Go on a run until this fucker shows up. And guess what? When he shows up and give you those weak ass thoughts and excuses to give up, just keep going, bro. Keep going and going until he shuts the fuck up. Train like this and you will unlock strength you didn't know you had. Work like this and you'll get results and success you didn't know you could get. This is really the only way to success.